right, the team is back in the building. We have quite a few things to check out. But the Lilo and Stitch trailer dropped. And I gotta say, it might be sold. I don't know about you. I might be sold on this thing. It's a couple shots that's shot for shot.
It's cute or whatever.
Yeah, they might be on to something. They might be on to
It's
something.
alright. It's alright.
I need more promos of Stitch ruining other Disney films. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah.
We're nice, but I need you to get some of the live action actors back. Steal Jasmine
Right.
carpet, do everything.
So we're going to check that out right now. Here's a new Lilo and Stitch live action trailer.
We have apprehended a dangerous experiment. Where is he?
He escaped.
He is trying to find the police cruisers.
He took the red one.
What hideous planet is caught in your crosshairs?
A shooting star! I wish for a friend. Like a best friend.
What the hell?
He's so cute and fluffy.
He is your responsibility. Got it.
We promise.
Yeah.
Get down from there.
Look like an angel.
No. Control him. Hey, what are you doing? No. Dogs on the table.
You sure that's a dog?
Yeah.
Rough.
We are not keeping this thing.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind.
Or forgotten.
Stitch bad.
Sometimes family isn't perfect. That doesn't mean they aren't good.
Family.
That was close. I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
Agent Cobra Bubbles, we have a blue dog to catch.
No, wait!
No. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, Stitch. 1.
I'm warmed up to it. I've warmed up to it.
I'm definitely against that just because of Stitch.
My daughter wants to see it,
Yeah.
so I'll be there.
From what
Yeah,
I can
I'm like,
hear,
oh,
It's a cute blue dog. The little girl is cute. Just fine.
And look at Courtney B. Vance, so still making leaps in Hollywood.
Bro, that boy,
and still one of the luckiest men in Hollywood.
Right.
So,
what do you think of the movie? Ohana means family. Okay, well, that means you like it.
Oh my God! Wait!
This whole time?
Are we
This whole time?
Wait a minute.
See, Reverend, you just got Zuri's attention just now being Stitch.
That's crazy.
She looked around. She looked around like, are we watching Lilo and Stitch? She's looking for the.
So Ving Rhames for Bubbles was a no. I figured that was like the perfect casting.
Right.
Yeah, that's my question. Is where was he at? Like, why they couldn't get him?
I'm like,
they couldn't get him, or they couldn't.
Like, is
they
he still
couldn't
filming?
get Mike Coulter? Somebody.
I'm like, is Ving Rhames still filming Mission Impossible because Tom Cruise won't let it go?
Wow.
They are filming that. I'm on board. I'm on board.
I like that they brought back.
It's alright. It's alright.
Navy said, "Don't touch the originals. That's not wrong with it."
They brought back.
It's all right. Let's see what the popcorn buckets look like. Okay,
Oh,
that's what's up.
Nah,
Let's see what the popcorn buckets look
it's
like.
gonna
Wait
be
a
hot
minute.
cakes.
Navy, be quiet.
nah,
They wasn't thinking about it till you said it.
It's
It's too late.
Smash flour.
I could change it up and just say Ohana means popcorn.
No, Ohana means cash flow.
They would give him a popcorn bucket based off the fact that he could do stick.
Facts.
That part.
Popcorn bucket.
That part.
I think the plushie market is gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Oh, it's
done.
okay.
Oh, that's officially. Do you not see that right there? That's getting kicked right out the goddamn room. I promise you, immediately.
I also like that they kept the man with the falling ice cream bit. I hope that they keep, because it's a native movie, I hope they keep some of the stuff they deleted from the first one, because now that even back then it was hilarious, and I get why they kind of cut it. America was sensitive at the time, still is, but
America's
stuff was
sensitive.
like,
Yeah, I'm like, where you been?
They still show the original Jungle Book with a warning. Come on now.
I'm saying that they never animated it, but they had like some they showed like, I think it's the storyboards, or like basically Lilo controlling these tourists, and it never made the final film. So these tourists pull up next to Lilo, like trying to speak like Spanglish, and they're like, "Yeah, beaches, right?" So she just points, and then she basically goes, because she knows when like the test alarm for like a tsunami is, and she pretends like I'm the water guy when the alarm rings. She makes like all these white people scatter, and Bubbles comes up and is just like, "Why?" And she just goes, "If you lived here, you'd understand." I'm like, as a Floridian, I get it.
Okay, put that back in. Put that back in.
Yeah, please put that back in. That's just 11. That's just hilarious. That's hilarious for anything.
It's only like boards that they never clearly left on the cutting room floor, but I'm like, that Pudge the fish not making it to the end of the film can leave, but
Wow, no comment.
Pudge was not supposed to eat another peanut butter sandwich originally. Trolling the racist white tourists. Please keep that in the movie.
Lord, James, what do you think?
I'm excited. I'm excited for it. What I find interesting about these live action ones, what sticks out to me the most with some of these is how perspective changes when it's like, well, if it's real now, so this is what it should be. Like when you would see like Sebastian the Crab or something in Little Mermaid, and it's like, oh, it's a crab. We're now looking at a it's a real crab size now. And so like Stitch is now not the same size as Lilo. And that to me, I think is so interesting, like what that does to the movie. Like it's gonna change what even their dynamic is, because they used to see eye to eye, and now Stitch is puppy size. Is only puppy size, and Lilo is the size of a I guess 12-year-old girl or whatever her age is.
Yeah. Opposed to her looking like she was the size of a toddler or something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Whoopty?
So I'm interested.
Lilo and Stitch. I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it. It looks like a good time. It looks like fun.
That's what it's always fun. Yeah. I mean, we've had this kind of success with Aladdin, where it started Will Smith, and they were up in arms about Will Smith, only to find out. I'm like,
he did a good job.
He said no, so that's it for all of us. It's a no.
No. His friend like me was pretty
His
pretty
friend
good.
like me was about was summertime if summertime had an Arabian beat.
That's it. It hung in there.
I mean,
I liked it.
We all would have liked the original Genie, but I mean, rest in peace. Thank you, Robin, for paying. Because even in like Kingdom Hearts games, you can hear they're clearly trying to copy his cadence, like when he played that character.
Oh, that's a cadence you can't.
Yeah.
Robin Williams is something.
Do you know if did they bring what's his name? Dan Homer Simpson.
Oh,
Simpson.
I
did it on the did it on the show, right? Or did it in
So
did they bring him back for Kingdom Hearts?
I know.
You probably can't afford it.
I think he covered everything after the second one. I'm not
Whoopty, you stupid.
Ross Marquardt does a lot of stuff.
Yes, he does. He
Yeah,
produces
you seen
voice
his-
actors
you
that
seen
is out
that-
of
you seen
work.
them-
What if?
Ross Marquardt. Have you seen his Christopher Walken? It's
That's it.
insane. It's insane. No, but I like that.
Yeah.
Navy, did you have a question for
His
James?
impressions are
about
too
his-
good for me to be mad at him.
Yeah, that part. Like it's spot on. He's like he just right there in front of your face, spot on, and you're just like, I'm not even upset. It's pretty damn good. So, Davey, you're all the way in Vegas on the West Coast. You got any questions for James?
Yeah, don't yell at me, okay? I gotta work this weekend.
Yell, I got a deep voice.
You
I'm
working
not
at,
yelling.
bro, you're in, how can you be mad? You in Vegas.
Oh yeah, it's time to did it.
What does that mean? All that means is I gotta work around people that are broke, okay? You think they can stop gambling? Good grief. I'm looking at them all downtrodden.
It's not just the gambling, Navy. You are around the most wonderful choices of food that you can search for within a 2-mile radius.
Hashtag pink box. And today I went to the Roadkill Cafe. Let me tell you, I had the best barbecue in the world. I got rib tips, brisket, mac and cheese, and collard greens. And I'm telling you.
Oh, so this is Itis that's talking to us right now.
Yeah, this.
Oh no, the ISIS hasn't settled in yet, my friend. Trust me. When it does, the Z's will be as big as this hotel. I promise you that.
I'm just saying.
But did you have a question for James?
Yeah. First of all, James, it's awesome to meet you. You very talented young man. With everything that you've been doing, what has been the one challenge for you through your entire career thus far?
The one? The biggest one.
You can only
That's a
pick
good
one,
question.
okay? Only one.
Yes. Truly the biggest one has been I'm not gonna say imposter syndrome. I'm gonna say self-doubt, which is slightly different. But I am very, I will second guess and or undercut myself faster than anything. That's my it's a go-to that I have had for so long. And I was just listening to so it was something I saw on Instagram. One of the writers from the original Martin series talked about how he helped develop the show with Martin in one of his first meetings. He they like wanted to bring in Martin to talk to Martin about the Martin show, and he was there because Martin was like, "You're coming with me," and they were like, "We're gonna just talk to Martin," and he was perfectly fine sitting down and waiting. And then after the meeting, they have a seemingly great meeting, but then after the meeting, Martin is like upset at this guy, and he can't quite tell why. And Martin's just like, don't ever do that again. You don't wait outside. You come in with me. You are here. You belong here. And I would have loved to have heard a story like that. I don't know, 20 years ago or so, whenever would have made most sense for me. But yeah, I would say my biggest challenge is myself, is sort of getting past the hump of like, of thinking that I'm right for this, that, or the third,
It's something about the creative mind that, like, if anything that you create, any type of artist, they tend to have that mirror image look at themselves. There's no way this is this good or whatever.
I'll put it to you like this: go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there any space currently that you feel absolutely safe to be in a sense of job security, in a sense of creativity, or can think
job security? No,
no. Well, no.
But,
I mean, especially
job security. No. Absolutely not. AI is about to change all of this. It's about to be real hard, real fast. But
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Creativity. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, there are some spaces like that I do feel like, oh, I like doing this. I might have some, there might be a learning curve, or there might be like a thing I haven't quite figured out yet. But I was talking earlier about animation and working in comics, and I just really, anytime I feel bad about anything, it's like, well, no, this is part of the it feels like a part of like growing pains rather than like, oh, you ain't shit or whatever, or whatever the thing would be.
Oh man!
But I was gonna say, I really, I have never felt kindred with George Lucas more than like when the special editions came out and it was like, let me add a bunch of stuff into this tried and true create this thing that's been a legacy and people love it, and but you know what, this needs to be more animated this way, and this needs to be like, and he's just tweaking this thing that is revered by millions of people, and I now understand why he did it. Now, do I think he should have done it? No.
Okay.
But I now get why somebody could have literally an empire and go, but it wasn't, but I need to do it. You know, I remember being mad at him, 30 years ago, however long ago it was. and now I'm like, but I get it, sir. I get it now.
Yeah.
But we hang in there.
I hate
you.
we hang in there. It's Star Wars. We hang in there.
Hanging in there.
We don't like it. We fuss, we fight, but we don't leave it alone. We just
we fall off in
but we hang in there. We stay. It's like, but I'm gonna stick around. Gonna turn the corner eventually.
You're on the full middle there.
That's what it feels like, man. That's what it feels like for real.
And then here comes young Grogu, Mandalorian, and the young Luke, and then we were like, okay, we're fine.
Okay, you fixed it. It's fine. We forgot. We forgive.
You want to talk about a cash?
Give us Ahsoka, and we were just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
They gave you Baby Yoda, and that was hotcakes off the shelves.
Baby, my ovary exploded. Exploded as soon as it came on the screen.
So I have a little statuette in my room. That is a fact.
So, this past weekend at Arlington, Virginia, BlurCon 2025 took off.